Hi there, this is Sandra, admin queen of tax deeds, and I'm doing this quick video here to show you guys. I know some people have asked, how do you get to look up the properties, the website, like how do you get to the tax deed auction list? So I'm going right now. I started at my homepage, which is queenoftaxdeeds.com, and you come over here to this thing here called county links. Okay, and on here I've got the property appraiser, tax collector, clerk of the court, and the comptroller. So for tax deed sales, it's usually, majority of the time, like 99% of the time, it is the clerk of the court. If you're looking for tax liens, those are just the lien. You just want to purchase the debt and get interest rate on your money. You go to the tax collector's office. In Orange County, it's the only county that has the comptroller running the tax deed sale, or even that has a comptroller. You go to the comptroller's website, and that's where you look up the tax deed. So instead of going to the clerk of court, you go to the comptroller's website in Orange County. So let's see, right here is the property appraiser. That's where you look up property information. So for example, well, except for in Broward, where you actually have to start at the tax collector's link to get to the tax deed list. So I'm going to do this cold turkey. I'm not set used to going to the Browards, but I'm going to show you how you can basically fumble through getting the list. So let's go here. So it's records, taxes, and treasury. And I think we go here to taxes and fees. Nope. So we back out. Never go too far deep into property's website. Let's try records. Nope. Right? We do not see it here. So we just back out. We see here if we can hover over anything here. We back out. Right? And then sometimes you want to skim the home page real quick, because sometimes they will put a website that people go to often on the home page. And look at that, county's monthly tax deed auctions now online, and they do have the web link here. So it's right there on the home page. We encourage all bidders to view this website. So this takes you actually out to the, well, let's go there and we'll see. Any day now link. So this takes you out here to the online auction site, and they've got a nice warning here, which is so true. You better do your due diligence, do your research before you start buying any of these properties. So this is the site where you go to look at the properties coming up in the sale. So there is a sale on June 19th, which is the one we're going to the field trip for. First, we want to make sure we are in tax deeds. See that? It does say tax deeds, because some clerk of the court's websites or sales sites have both the tax deed and the foreclosure auction on the same one. So you want to be really careful you're in the correct one. So they say June 19th, there's a sale on July 17th. So the sale starts from 9 a.m. and can run as long as 11:30 or even longer. And of course, there's a little welcome thing here for you to read. So you just click through here, and you're going to be able to see the properties coming up in the auction right here. So one thing you want to do is actually look up the files. This right here just takes you to the property appraiser's website, where you can look at photographs, if there are any other property, and information about, you know, what is on the property. You know, right here it says here, this is a block, and it has masonry, blah blah blah. So let's back out here, or let's just exit the screen. It's 1100, about 1200 square feet, built in 1994, 1993-ish. The bedrooms and bath is someplace in here too. It might have been on the last page that I was at. And here is a little sketch here that shows you what the floor plan of the house can look like. Okay, so anyway, this is Broward. If you do want to look up, hopefully I didn't get out of there. If you do want to look to see what the property information, like the file for the actual property, you got to go back out to the county's actual page. and a certain amount of time before the sale, they will release it on a particular page where you can go to read the file, the tax deed file, which has all of the title searches, notifications, and stuff like that, the service that they're doing, all of that in there. So you want to make sure that you do look at that part of it. You don't want to not do that, okay? Let me go back out here. Okay, I can't back out. This is the main page. So let me see if I can find that page for you that does show it. I think I usually just go to the link. So let's go over here. I think if you go look for lands available on this site is how I usually get to it. So if you go down here, you see there was a frequently asked questions. And if you just search for lands available for taxes, it usually takes you, there's a property tax, there's a tax deed section, overbid file, latest tax deed sale information. This right here actually is the link to the files. No, it's not even up right now. Let's click on tax deeds. Let's see here now. Online was a tax deed sale, blah, 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 blah. Can anyone online, live? We're looking for the file. What time? One of the properties sold. Are the tax deed files viewable for review? There it is. Properties sold before are viewed at this link. Click on the tax deed number. Ah, you know what? I forgot. Click on the number, and actually you need to be logged in, I think, even to see that. But there it is. So this is the file. It's a PDF. I don't know if you can see the screen, but it is a PDF of the actual due diligence. All right, so this has all the information about the property coming up. So let me exit out of there. So you saw what I did? Oops, sorry. So all we did was we clicked right here, but I believe you should be logged in to be able to see that. The link may not be viewable if you're not logged in to the site. Okay, so let me show you one more. Like for example, Palm Beach County. I actually started making this video for some people in Palm Beach County that I wanted to remember what I showed them. So we're going to click on Clerk of Court. And once we're in here, Palm Beach has a really good tax deed site. They all almost have like a mini seminar on how to use their online auction. So we go here to the online auction. Of course, you want to read all the information they provide you. So we're going to go on here. Now, this is one of those websites that I told you got to be real careful because the foreclosure sale, you see that? It's listed on the same calendar as the tax deed sale. So you have to read this section very, very carefully. So let's go ahead and click View Auction Calendar. See, there's one tax deed sale, and that was the 12th. All the rest of these are foreclosure. Those are banks trying to take back a house because someone has not paid the mortgage. Whereas the tax deed sale, it's the county selling it because the owner did not pay the property taxes. So for that, you would just click. Let's find one that's coming up. So that is June 12th. And if we scroll over to July, there are 42 items scheduled. And you can easily see the information here. If we click here, that's going to take us to the property appraiser, and over here takes us to the actual file. So this is what this is actually taking to the Palm Beach County's website, the actual county website, where the county is holding the tax deed file. The other one was actually at the auction company's website. So this right here takes you to the county's website to see the file, and this here, with the parcel ID, takes you to the property appraiser's page to see information about the property. Okay, so for example, in Palm Beach, I have a little spreadsheet here that has some of the information for some past sales, and I actually did this last week. My assistant did it for me last week. Shout out to Sam for doing such a great job. He did this last week. So this is shows June 12th is upcoming, but June 12th is already sold. So let's see here. So we see here there are 3 properties that were coming up. So now these have already sold. So these are now also passed as of now, right? But last week when these were made, they were not passed yet. So we see here the assessed value was 68. Comps I found were 109. Mayo 82,000. That's the max that I should pay, was 82,000. So let's go over to see how much this property actually sold for. That's 435 2215. So let's go back 435 2215, but we got to go back to the 12th. Your calendar. Oh, this is Broward. Let's get out of here. Let's go. That's Palm Beach we're looking up. And we're looking up the 12th. Let's go back. This is June 12th. 43.5. You know, a lot of these properties will sometimes, some of these properties will sometimes get redeemed, meaning the owner paid the taxes. 435 22015. A lot of times it's investors. 435, was that 22? Oh Lord, let's see. 435 22 435 22015. 435 22015. That's this one. It was actually redeemed. Lucky for them. So that opening bid would have been 9,000. So they paid the taxes. That's what redeem meant. The value for that property is approximately 109,000. So a great price to buy that would have been $82,000. So let's see if we see any info here. It is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo. And here is the neighborhood. Let's click on it. If you know Palm Beach pretty well, this one is in Abbey Park Gardens condos. And the picture is going to come up in a moment. There's the picture of the area. And if we click on show map, let me back up here. Okay, so it's right here, Forest Hill Boulevard. So the nearest intersection to this community is Forest Hill and Haverhill. So it's Forest Hill and Haverhill Road. So it's this condo community right here. Not bad. Nice area. So then the other property here, so this one here was redeemed. So I'm going to mark this one as redeemed. Okay. And let's see, over here, so this one would not have sold for anything. So you're going to put 0. Now the next property here, maximum price I would have paid was $55,000, and the comparable sales, that's what the properties in the area are selling for, that are similar to this one, was $75,000. And this one is 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo, another condo. Let's see if it's in the same community. It's nearby. Let's see. Lucerne Point 8 condo. And that is where? Let's see the property address. Location. Let me see if I have a property address on here. Where in Palm Beach County? I forgot to show you guys that little part of it. Okay, I don't have it on here. But it should have opened up over here. Location, Tahita Lane. See where the owners live. If they live at the same address. It's not showing us. Sunrise of Palm Beach Condominium Association. So this is actually owned by the condo association. Oh, this is Lake Worth, possibly. Well, the management company is over in Lake Worth, so I'm not sure. Let's look at the map and see where it is. Alright, let's back out. And they're not showing us the individual condo on here, they're just outlining the entire community. So it's off Lucerne Lakes Boulevard. And let's see where we are. Fountain Hills, Lake Worth Road. So this was in Lake Worth, and Jog. Near Lake Worth and Jog. Okay, between Lyons and Jog, off of Lake Worth. Okay, so it's right there. what was the status of this one? So we can just come right over here to see on June. Let me see what the link is. I think the link is to the file. Yeah, the link is to the file. Or actually, that was the link to the, could be the link to the, okay, let's look this up. I think it's the link to the sales site, but let's stay on track. 545-6/2015. So we're going to go on the list and look for 545-6/2015. That's this one. So this was on our list, and it sold for 11,000. What? 545-6/2015. It sure did sell for. Okay, let's get back. Where am I? Sold for 11,000. It was not Homestead. If it had been Homestead, the opening bid would have been much higher. Okay, no, the opening bid was 11. Okay, that makes better sense. It sold for 55,400. That's what happens when you look at numbers too quick. 55,400, and there were like 10 bids. 55,400. Let's see what our top number was. So this one sold for 55,400, right? I want this to show it in dollars. No change. And our maximum bid, look at that, was 55,000. So that went for a really good price for an investor. You can make money on that one. That condo is worth 75,000 according to the comps, and it sold at the auction for 55,400, which is $400 over the maximum that I would have bid, but I always give myself leeway to go a little bit over that price. Okay, so that was a really good price. So this was a really good deal here. So we'll outline that. Let's pick a color in purple. That's good. So now let's see this one here. I haven't looked at any of these yet. This is my first time looking to see how the results matched up with our research here. So this one is 1578. Let's first see what this property this is. The comps are 149,500. So this must be much nicer. And the maximum allowable price I have is 114. And let me see what info Sam has in here. 2-bedroom, 2-bath. And what some of the prices it was going for over here. Let's see. Okay, so if we can easily go look at the property. We don't even have to click on my link in my spreadsheet. We can go back to the auction site and click on their link, and it opens up the property appraiser. So even if you haven't done as much research as I have, you can still find out information about the property. So we're going to look up this one here, 1578-2015. 1578-2015. What date was that one supposed to be? Why don't I see it? June 12th. 1578. 15782 2015. Okay, let's we'll go to the other pages. All right. 1578. This one right here. And the opening bid was 10,345, and it sold for 116,200. So 116,200, and our maximum price was 114,200. So it actually sold at a pretty good price, and this would have kept us competitive. This was also a good deal. Let me fix this because I don't like them not matching Calibri. It's my sick mind here. Let's see. Gotta get them to match Calibri, and I think it was like 10. It's 11 font. Let's go up to 11, and it's just black. Let's see, black ink, black whatever. So this here was also a good one. It sold slightly above our number, but if you can sell for 149,500 and you bought it at 116, that's still a very good deal. Wouldn't cry over that. Yes, you paid 2,000 more over your value, but what you would have paid, that's still a very good deal. So let's see what this property looks like. So I wanted to click on this one here so we can open the property appraiser. So if we click here, it'll take us to the property appraiser's website. See that? So this one is in Green Acres, and here it is. Looks like a townhouse, possibly. Yep, it's a townhouse, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and a half bath. So 2 and a half bath, 2 stories, 630 square feet downstairs and 630 square feet upstairs. So it's about 1,300 square feet, 1,200 under air. And it's got a porch and a little storage closet. So this is the sketch of the upstairs and downstairs. It's not 2 different buildings. I believe this is just upstairs and downstairs. Yeah, because you see how the dimensions match? Yeah, so that was just the last sale. And let's see what else. So these are some that we had already, because we just looked up a couple old sales as well to see how those sold. And for example, this one sold for $79,000. My maximum price would have been $90,000. This one sold for $41,000. My maximum would have been $51,000. This one sold for $64,000. My max would have been $85,000. This one for $61,000. My max would have been $60,000. So the ones in Palm Beach, if you're near and up and around Palm Beach, they're not. They're selling at good prices. Okay, but you know, these are condos. They do have vacant land that pops up too, and those you can get, you know, for a little bit less money. But the lowest price one on here in Palm Beach was $41,000 back in May, and this one here got redeemed. So usually when they get redeemed, I just mark them in red. Usually, let me show you the spreadsheet this came off of, was this one right here, which is something that my virtual assistant puts together, and this is the spreadsheet that I use to give me information about the properties coming up in the auction. It's basically the same template the auction uses. You can actually download, let me show you guys a tip. You can actually download, let's see, you can download the whole entire auction list. I gotta download oh, I'm not logged in. I thought I was. So you see that? You must be logged in to download the auction list. So if I log in, I can download the actual auction list, and it'll let you download it as a CSV file. Okay. All right. Well, that's it. I just wanted to show you that, and I will share if you're interested in looking at this spreadsheet here. Just let me know. I will share some of that information as well with the group from Palm Beach that was so nice to have me on a webinar, and I explained this entire spreadsheet to them. Just making this video for those lovely people, and I will send it in the email right now. But anybody else, just message me and let me know if you're interested in looking at the spreadsheet. All right, have a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my page.